Hi guys, Donna here with your weekly mini reading for May 15th to the 21st, 2023. Last week we had listening, new beginnings, and miracles. Plus it was Mother's Day, so I hope everybody had a lovely weekend. I hope you were able to hear what it is you needed to and listen to your intuition. Also that you started to see situations in your life starting again, going in a new beginning way, ending the old, starting the new. And then finally, I hope some of you were able to get your miracle for the week. We also had from Sword of Light, Archangel Michael is with you now. And yes, you are correct. So I hope you were able to work with St. Michael this week and you were able to see where those intuitive hits that you got were correct for you. And also the final one was from the Sacred Traveler, surrendering to the journey. So that was the surrendering and releasing card. So we had flow last week. So I hope that you were able to work with the energies of last week, and we're going to see what that brings us to this week. I'm going to be using Healing with the Angel cards by Doreen Virtue, Sword of Light by Radley Valentine, and again, Angel of Abundance by Doreen and Grant Virtue. So I'm going to call in St. Michael, Raphael, Uriel, and Gabriel and see what they have for us this week. I hope you guys had a nice weekend, that you were able to celebrate in whatever way that you could. Sometimes it's very challenging when we don't necessarily have a mother or a mother figure, but what I will say is that, for me, I have been able to make peace with my own mother's passing, and also I tend to be a fairy godmother for a lot of people. So that helps me work in the mothering energies. So the first card that came out was spiritual growth, forgiveness, and then finally support. So we're going to go with the first card first, spiritual growth. So what does that mean? Well, this week is going to piggyback on last week, where we were supposed to listen to our intuition. We were supposed to enjoy the journey, right? We were supposed to surrender to that journey. Now what we're doing, what the angels are asking us to do, is realize this is a time of big spiritual growth. We're expanding. We're not contracting, we're expanding. And in that spiritual growth, we go up on the spiral. Now, as we do that, some things need to fall away, right? Some things need to go. And we're not always willing to let it go consciously. So the universe has a way of getting rid of things that we no longer need. So watch for this week. Also, the next one is forgiveness. So in the forgiveness card, it's the yellow center, the sense of will. Who do we need to forgive? Where do we need to heal that forgiveness in self? Because we've been looking at our shadow side, which happened during the eclipse energies and the full moons and all these energies going on right now. And where do we need to forgive ourselves? And since yesterday was Mother's Day and next month will be Father's Day, maybe you want to look at where you need to forgive yourself. Maybe you don't feel you've been the best mother, or maybe you didn't have the best mother, or maybe you didn't have a mother figure in your life. But I will say we all can benefit from and use Jesus's mother, Mary. Mary came into my life when I became Catholic many years ago. I went on retreat and I met all these amazing nuns, and they helped me embrace Mary as my mother. That if I didn't have a mother figure, or I felt like I wasn't being mothered, Mary, the Mother of God, can help you reconnect to that part of yourself and that part that needs that nurturing. So this is about forgiving. Forgive yourself, forgive others. Forgiving never means letting them off the hook. What you're doing is letting yourself off the hook, allowing yourself to have that spiritual growth, because part of spiritual growth involves forgiveness. We have to forgive ourselves for things we may have thought we should have done, or things that were out of our control that we don't have responsibility for anymore. But this is a tricky one, because we have to continually continually work in that forgiveness energy. And then finally, showing we have support. We have support of those around us in the physical. We have support of those around us who have passed on, our guides, our angels. God, you have support. What you have to do is be open and willing to feel that support, right? Just feeling the support of everybody around you. Sometimes that's difficult and challenging because we want to do it ourselves. We don't want to ask for help. We don't want to feel like we need the support. But the truth is, we all do. And if we understand the concept that we are all one, then we're here to support each other so that everybody can expand. So through support, you help yourself with forgiveness, and you're able to see your spiritual growth. So moving on to the Sword of Light deck, let's see what St. Michael has to add to that. Oh, well, here you go. It is take control of your thoughts. And there's that yellow, right? Piercing that yellow, getting to the root of that. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. So that if you have an outcome that you truly desire, say it's to forgive yourself, this card is saying you can do this. You can. It's not easy. It can be challenging, but you can forgive yourself. And then what happens is our thoughts get in that loop where, but I should have done this, or I could have done that, or what did I do wrong? That's the one that always comes, right? What did I do wrong? What if we didn't do anything wrong? What if we're completely innocent, right? We don't see it that way because maybe we were blamed for everything that we went wrong. But the truth is, it's not ours. It's not our responsibility. And so once we can control our thoughts, we start to see our reality changing. We start to see all the happiness and joy around us. But it's really hard. I use a technique where I kind of close my eyes and I visualize myself shutting off lights. I shut down the thoughts. That's how I do it. It's almost like you have a dimmer and you're dimming the lights. All those thoughts, you're trying to dim them down. Or if you use the radio, you're turning down the volume, right? But when you do that, you have to have something in return. So play happy music, listen to uplifting things, try to use affirmations, I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. When I do that, I feel better because that helps me raise my vibration by visualizing these little tiny angels with swords of fire coming down and cleaning up my energy, right? So that I can feel God's voice, the voice of God, or I can feel my guides, or I can get in touch with my internal intuition. That's how I do it. Again, I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. If we feel like we're purified, then we feel closer to God. We're able to forgive ourselves and we're able to control our thoughts. So finally, let's see what the abundance angels have for us this week. Since I used the traveling ones last week because I had been traveling. Now I'm back, getting kind of settled in. Again, if any of you need a reading or a session, please contact me. I'd be happy to help you. The information is in the comments below. The description box below. Again, still having those blonde moments. All right, here we go. Let go of guilt. That's good, right? That kind of goes with the forgiveness card because guilt is in the root chakra along with shame. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done. And trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. Wow. If that doesn't go hand in hand with the entire reading today, I don't know what does, right? Let go of guilt. There is the yellow, but now it's turned orange, right? And if you can see, this has beautiful colors. We're cleansing ourselves. We're letting go of the guilt. We're allowing ourselves to feel God's unconditional love for us. Sometimes we don't feel worthy of it. And when I became Catholic many years ago, my priest said, God never turned his back on you, Donna. You turned your back on him. You turned away from the light. And I encourage you all to turn back towards the light, whatever that is for you, right? Because there it is. Unconditional love is just waiting. But if we feel guilty, if we don't feel worthy of receiving it, then we block our own good. So this is saying, allow your light to shine. Inspire others. Because when we inspire others, that makes the world a better place. So remember, let go of guilt, right? Take control of your thoughts. Where am I? Feel the support. Forgive yourself. And watch for the spiritual growth this week. Again, please forgive me. I'm still kind of wobbly. I'm really trying to get back and stay grounded. Have a great week. I will see you next Monday. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, please feel free to hit the subscription and the notification bell, and you will get my next video. Have a great week. And don't forget, you're always on my Reiki Radar. Talk to you soon. This is Donna.